because it's really subtle, right? And maybe you guys missed it too, or maybe you saw it. Yeah, what used to be the problem was that the transitions were off by like one frame, and so it would sorry, I don't want to miss it again. So it would be just for like one frame, it would be rendering the wrong way, and so as a result, like the river would just be like absent for a frame. But the crazy thing is that like yeah, so there it was. It just like it, it was all right. So the yeah, I mean like in this occurrence, like that would be somewhat consistent with like a transition, like with the at the end of like the like an environment transition. But the thing is like if we look at some of these other like instances of it, like 348 on 415, uh 348, like I just jot down a few instances wherein this happens. And like if you if you just like wait, what was it? It was like three something. 348. Um if you like look at the if you look at the individual instances of this, uh like there doesn't seem to be anything in common about like what is happening with the what is happening with the scene like at the time that it occurs. Wait, hold on. Actually, now that I think about it, was that the whenever I see it happen, I was like, um, um, sorry, I'm just I do really talk with my hands, don't I? uh, Have you ever thought that if a scientist tries to understand atoms, atoms try to understand atoms? I've never known an atom to try and get introspective and like uh, ponder the nature of existence, but then again, I don't know that many atoms, so yeah. No, the thing that was just occurring. Wait, am I looking at the? No, yeah, yeah. So it just happened here, and like if you look at it, like it's at two completely different parts of the environment. Like, is it? Oh no, it's at like the exact same one. Like if you look at the most telling indication of like what the background is doing or like what the environment is doing is if you look at the very background layer. So if you look at like if I'm put my cursor over it, like the that stupid bar at the bottom shows up and it covers up most of it. But if you look over there at the like the position of the hills, like so the adventure that has like a star above their head, that adventure is right next to some hills that like there are two hills that are like right next to each other. And if you look, so if we switch over here, the word repair is like covering up one of the smaller hills. But if you flick between the two, the the um the hill that's next, the slightly bigger hill that's next to the word repair, is actually the exact same hill that is next to that adventure with the star above its head. So like yeah, that would actually strongly indicate to like like that it's not just like this isn't just happening like at whatever time, like it's actually like there's actually like some factor of like what's going on in the environment at which like this bug occurs, which is really encouraging because like I've had no clue like what has been like any sort of like common factor. All right, so the thing that's throwing me off though is that that background position does not correspond to the background image itself. The river background does not line up that way. Like it's it's at like it's at like exactly halftime. It's like exactly halfway off. Like it's because like these are the mountains. Like these mountains here are the ones that we were referring to, and they're on the other side of the screen, right? Like if they were like if this was like okay, so in this exact position here, this is a window. You'll often hear me talk about like environment windows, and this is a window. Like this exact position is a window because it means that the like this image, this is like how the data is saved. And when this exact tableau is on the screen, it means that the exact image lines up with the exact edges of the screen. So what we can do there is we can like we have perfect like freedom to we have like perfect freedom to like change what's happening off screen because like everything that's on screen is just like one solid image. So, oh, sorry, I kind of zoned out of chat a little bit. Um, uh, you think I'm pasty? Someone didn't believe me that I was Italian recently. I told someone I'm Italian, and I had to show them an older photo of myself because I've just been not, I've had zero sunlight all winter, and so this is what happens to me. um, all right. So yeah, the thing that I'm noticing, and actually here I'm gonna try editing this in Paint.net just to see if it's true. It looks like the position is actually exactly at 960, which would be the exact halfway point. 960. So let's position it like so. Maybe not. Maybe it's not. I don't know what it is. So like this would be the exact opposite of the window. This would be the exact halfway point between windows. Like when the yeah, this actually is kind of what it looked like, right? Here, let's drag this up. Put this away. Is this? Hold on, let's line up the let's see if we can get the zoom level to be the same. No, this isn't even. Is this? This is like almost exactly it. Um, so maybe it is exactly the 960 mark. Maybe at 960 is when this bug is happening. Uh, maybe? Yeah, I guess so. All right, that's something. So is that? I mean, like the one that made sense to me would have been if it happened exactly at the window, but it happens at exactly the opposite of the window. That's like, I don't know, whatever. Let's look into that. Let's see where that goes, I guess. um yeah, Italian heritage. Sorry. To be clear, I'm not personally in Italy right now. I have been to Italy once, but only on vacation. No, my forebears are from Italy more so than I am. Yeah. um yeah. I made it through the first half of the winter okay because I'd over the summer I'd gotten a good good tan, pretty good tan, not great tan, but like good enough. And then at a certain point it just like wore through. And all right, what is all right, I have to assume that has something to do with the environment phase, right? But that doesn't even make sense, right? Oh wait, actually, you know what? So right in the video from yesterday, we just got out of the transition, right? Like we had just made it through the like in this case we had just made it through the wait a second. We had just made it out of the wait, that doesn't make any sense. How had we just made it out of the transition from the cave? How would we be halfway through the transition if we had just made it through the cave? Oh, because we were halfway through. No, that I don't know if that I don't feel like that makes sense. Hold on. Let me look at the cave transition to the river because cave transition to the river okay, actually the cave transition in the river is actually really early. So yeah, no, I guess that actually would make sense because No, it wasn't this far on screen. Wait, let me see this again. Um, this was the one from the 15th. This was the one from today. So it's, or no, not today, sorry, from yesterday. So, yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. Because we're not, I was like thinking, like, we're really close to the edge. Is my math just bad? Maybe my math is bad. Because, like, it feels like. No, if my math had been too bad, then, like, things would have gotten, like, really messed up. Things would have gotten extremely messed up. Like, there would have been. Like, we'd be seeing really weird transitions. Like, we'd be seeing transitions where, like, weird, like structures of, like, the environment were just, like, popping out of nowhere, and, like, it looked really crazy. Wow, thank you to whoever was paying attention to moderation. Thank you very much. um, um, oops, sorry, Frodo. I would have helped out. I wasn't paying attention. Um, all right, so were the rocks literally on screen when the thing happens, or were they like literally like just about to like leave the screen? Because like that, this is so weird. That would so strongly indicate that we were actually just at a window. If it happened, if yeah, it happened like right when the rocks left the screen. And if we look at those rocks, they extend right to the edge of the screen too. That is crazy. How would we be completing a transition at like halfway through the. That does not make any sense. If we're completing a transition, we should be exactly at the window. We shouldn't be exactly halfway away from the window. That like that. It's mind-boggling. I have no clue how that could be. Wait, what layer is this? This is the midground. The midground moves twice as fast as the foreground. Oh. Wait, if it moves twice as fast as the foreground, then when actually no, yeah, so when it clears the screen it should be exactly at the halfway point of the transition. Okay, so yeah, so it's happening at the exact halfway point. I still don't get what that means though. It's like I still don't understand. um so yeah. uh yeah, so when so the yeah, so the if you hear me talking about environments, this environment is the forest. The one that we keep looking at is the river because the river has that bug in it. Although actually the village probably also has that bug in it because the river and the village use the same tech. The ship the ship should actually have that bug in it too. Although I've never specifically noticed it in the ship. I think I noticed it most in the river because the river it's like all blue, but then it turns like all brown for like one frame, and then it flips back to blue. So it's like I think that makes it jarring enough for me to like actually notice it. Oh no, and in the actually if it does have anything to do with transitions, then it wouldn't happen in the it wouldn't happen in the it wouldn't happen in the pirate ship because or the ship in general because yeah, that you are correct, Frodo. The ship, yeah, I call it the pirate ship, but it is actually like programmatically speaking in code, it's only referred to as ship. Yeah, Peanut Butter Candy Land, everyone's favorite. um, yeah, so all right, so let's look at the like. I really don't know what I could expect to find there, but let's look, I guess, at the environment phase like 960. Let's look for the number 960. Yeah, here it is. Oh, 960 is the cusp of phase 2, which means that 2880 is the cusp of phase 8, and this was the cusp that we were hitting when we saw it in that video. What let's look in the surrounding time of this event. Like what happens like a minute before? Like was this also a case where we were just transitioning into the river? Yeah, we totally were. Once again, we were just transitioning from the cave into the river. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like the tops of the rocks there. So it's like, I swear it's not always this way though. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it literally is. Um, I could have sworn in at least one instance of this bug. Wait, I did have some other recorded instances of it. Where was the other? 649 on 416. I won't spend all day just looking at video, but I'm just curious. All right, oh, is that auto pause? Oh no, it didn't. All right, 416. So what was the timestamp? 649. I think I got one of these timestamps wrong, and one of these is like a dead or like a false, whatever. Okay, yeah, this is when we were transitioning into the forest. So I wonder if it happens. Maybe it is related to transitioning. For some reason, I could have sworn once upon a time it happened like when we were just in the middle of the. We're just in the middle of the river, and maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was one of those like cave to river transitions where we were technically still in a transition, but it wasn't noticeable in any way. That would make much more sense. That would be way simpler, or like at least way more possible to solve. Because like as it is now, I don't know. Oh, you know what I should do is I should change the environment duration. Yeah. I should right, because I have this test version of the script that just like runs separately, and so I should change the environment duration uh to I should change it to like what just happened? Uh why did this bar like slide weird places all of a sudden? Duration yeah, right now it takes like, was that like 7 minutes or something? I'll make it go 10 times as fast. Um, so let's whoops, invalid syntax. Oh yeah, yeah, right. We decided not to do this. I'm gonna just cut it out entirely so it stops taunting me. Um, so run journey. What now? Invalid syntax. For NI and name tag dictionary? What am I doing here? Oh yeah. Oh, that was where I was gonna try the wow, this is like my gallery of half formed abandoned ideas. That was when I was gonna try the tweening. Alright, so I'm just gonna make it, oh wait, no, let's go back to the go to river, and let's go to the river, and let's like incur some transitions. I'm just gonna try and see if I can like force the bug out. So let's wander to river, Excelsior. Let's see how this goes. I didn't realize that the player speed was based on the environment transition. Why is that? Why do the players run faster when the environment moves faster? I didn't think those values were connected. Shows what I know. Oh no, you know what I should be doing instead? No, it'd be a better test of this is I should just click through the environment frame every, yeah, I should be doing that instead. I mean, I'm not seeing anything flicker out. Yeah, although we're not actually really in the heart of the transition yet. Yeah, if this did have something to do with the transition phases, which that is the most likely explanation. That's like the explanation that actually like makes kind of a little bit of sense. So I should probably like really be. Wait. Oh wait, did I say wander forest? Yeah, no. Wander forest is a valid command. I was like, I was just thinking like I don't know. It seems like it should have happened by now, or it should have started happening by now. Um, Wait, invalid wander? Oh, did I typo or something? Wander forest. What do you mean invalid wander? There we go. I must have typoed it last time or something. Why? It shouldn't have cleared my chat, or it shouldn't have cleared the command though if it was an invalid command. Doo-doo-doo. So, I mean, the last time I fixed this bug, I fixed it by setting the data to something that I didn't think made sense. So maybe now I should fix the bug again by setting it back to something I think makes sense. I don't know. It's just weird that I mean, it'd be nice if I can get the bug to happen. All right, I have to glue my eyes to the screen so that I can see it if it's happening. It might be that it won't happen at this speed. Like it might be that I'm skipping over frames, and so it won't actually occur. Yeah, I didn't really see anything. Yeah, so instead of reducing the environment duration, I should just cut the environment duration out altogether, or like instead of going by environment duration, I should just go by what is it? So like every frame. How is it that we actually like tick through this stuff? So we say frame time. Right. So we say G frame time. What is bad SPF? Oh yeah. Bad seconds per frame. Frame time equals time. G frame time equals time. Yes. And then environment time, or like, what is it? What is it that we do for the environment rendering? Yeah, so environment frame time equals G frame time minus env start time. Now I'm just going to say environment frame time plus equals, what would it be, 1920 divided by 450, or 450 divided by 1920. Does that divide evenly, I wonder? No, of course it doesn't. Because, like, I think this will make it so that it hits exactly one click per frame. Wait, what is it that we do with environment frame time? We say environment. Oh no, wait. Yeah, right. Yeah. We do. Yeah. So 450 divided by 1920 means that it'll take exactly 1920 clicks to get through the environment frame. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let me try this instead. It might not go as fast, but this one should like hypothetically hit every frame. Oh yeah, right. I forgot to comment this part out. So instead of running at a smooth frame rate now, it should run at, what are you talking about? I commented it out. Oh, equals plus equals. Yeah. Wait. Oh, weird. Yeah, wait, hold on. Oh, it's equals, not plus equals? Oh, it's equals. Oh, yeah. No, this is fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll just change it to plus equals. Okay, so in frame time, yeah, that'll work fine. Okay, plus equals 450.0 divided by 1920. Right, because now it'll take exactly 1920 clicks to make one full rotation. What? Environment frame time? Oh, yeah, you're right. I have to define it in the first place, right, now that I'm doing plus equals. So environment frame time. Environment frame time equals 0. All right, 0, 0.0. Yeah. So what? How? What? What? Yes, it is defined. Shut up, it's not defined. I just freaking defined it. Oh, pff, I spelled. Okay. Alright. Shut. Oh, cripes. Oh, you're being so annoying right now. It's like. You know, like stupid children that like take things way too literally? Or like. I don't know. That's not very descriptive, but like. I feel like the compiler is being a child right now. It's being a petulant child because it's like, no, you didn't. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it except that it's like kind of annoying. All right, so wander forest. Yeah. So the thing that I'm most interested to find out now is like whether this like happens every frame or if it only happens like. But yeah, is this gonna happen like literally every frame? Or on every transitional border, or does this only happen like on the exact half points? Because like, I mean, more than anything, now that I have like some clue of like what could be causing this, uh, I want to see it happen. I want to make it happen, because if I can make it happen, then I can fix it, and then I can know whether I actually fixed it or if yeah. But if I can't make it happen, then it'll be harder to tell if or when I've actually fixed it. Yeah. So, whoa. Did something crazy just happen, or did I like zone out? I feel like we just like ended up in the forest like automatically. Is that am I crazy, or did that actually did it? Oh, either my brain is melting or something weird happens. Wander river Excelsior. Uh, or whoops, sorry, not Wander River. Wander Forest. Excuse me. Excelsior. Oh, I think I know where the command failed previously. I think like this command like doesn't. I think the new Wander command like it can't know, or like it just like it does it like, oh, I need to take out the thing about true. Yeah, I probably have time. So the thing where I say or true, like, yeah, I don't actually want to be saying that. All right, back to what we were doing. Yeah. um. Okay, so I think my test case is not entirely valid because I feel like it must be something that I'm doing is causing this problem. Like I feel like this because I've never seen the game do that before. So I think this is probably not a valid test case or I don't know. Um all right, well we are starting to transition to the forest now. So I will see if I can at least get the bug to happen. I don't know what the heck was happening with that other stuff though. That stuff was just weird. I like can't blink. Whenever I see this bug, it's only oh gosh, I'm blinking. I'm blinking. Whenever I see this bug, it's only like by freak chance that I just happen to be like, it's just like a there's enough contrast between the blue of the river and the brown of the banks that it it's like noticeable. It pops out enough. Yeah, it's just not happening here, or it happened exactly when I blinked. Either way, those other bugs were really weird. So I should probably uh, it was at env time. No, it was at, I forget what that value was that I had issues with. Env whatever. It was end frame time. I should probably get rid of that. I should probably undo what I did for testing purposes because it didn't seem to work very well. Oh yeah, you know what I can do is G frame time. Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll regulate. Yeah, right. That's easier. So instead of saying G frame time equals time dot time, I'll say wait, G frame time. Okay, so I'll say G frame time equals time dot time, and then oops, not duplicate, and then so instead of saying it equals time dot time, I'll say plus equals that same amount, right? 450.0 divided by 1920. I think this is like less error prone. Basically the same thing, but like less error prone, I think. Or like more, not less error prone per se, but like more representative of like how the system actually works, except apparently doesn't like that. Oh, right. I left that as plus equals when it's supposed to be equals. I don't know why these are in parentheses. I don't know. It's always been that way. Okay. So yeah, this should be better. So let's go to, once again, let's go to the river, Excelsior, and let's wander to the, actually maybe I should go to the cave. Yeah, actually I'm going to go to the cave and wander to the river, because I was seeing it more there. So yeah, all right. It's spamming slow frame because you know it can go, I don't know, be stupid, for all I care. Okay, so here we go. Any minute now, we'll make it to the river. Actually, it will take a moment to get there. So the art was a lot easier to debug back when it didn't animate so smoothly. Now that it animates smoothly, it's like, it just takes longer. Because when the game only ran at like 2 frames per second, I could make the game run really fast in terms of like speeding up time without actually like dropping any frames. Because like 2 frames per second, just getting it to run at 30 frames per second would make it, 15 times faster. I think we're only going like 3 times as fast right now. Maybe even just like twice as fast. So it still won't take as long as it would otherwise, but I probably should have deactivated the slow frame print, considering it's just I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's just like chugging away. On that side, yeah. Okay. We gotta get there eventually, though. It's gotta happen sometime. Unless it doesn't, in which case we're just stuck in this cave for the rest of our lives. The rest of our miserable existence. Wander river, right? You're working, right? I don't think it's harmful to input the command more than once. So I'm just going to try it again. Oh, here we go. This is it. I can tell because the wall is getting all flat. Yeah. Here it is. The river. The river. The mouth of the cave. Alright, so I do have to get Hawkeyed here because it's only going to happen for the briefest amount of time. Like literally only 1 frame. Oh gosh, I can't blink. I have to stop blinking. Oh wait, I have until the rocks get off the screen. I know I have at least that long, so right, because it's right when those rocks exit the screen, so it should be like, all right, let's get my eyes warmed up. Should be like right now-ish. Don't blink, don't blink, don't blink. Yeah, there it goes. All right, yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's at least reproducible now. But the crazy thing is that it only happens at that one point in the transition. Like all the rest of the environment and all the rest of the phase boundaries are like fine, except for that one. That seems crazy. I don't understand what that means. Uh, Exertute. Sorry for mispronouncing your name, but thank you for following. Welcome to the channel. um, okay, so I'll call that something to go on, and let's try it again without let's try it again. But first, we'll change the environment, or we'll change the phase boundary. I don't know. What is it? It's phase marker. Phase marker. Yeah, phase markers. Where are those defined? Here. So like, I don't know. Like, no. You know what I'm gonna try first, actually, and this is probably not gonna be correct. I'm gonna change this from less than or equal to less than, because this is actually the original change. This was like the thing that I changed in the first place that fixed the bug last time. I don't necessarily think this is gonna fix it though, because like I kept pointing out, like it was only happening on the go to cave, wander river. It was only happening wander river. Oh, I should have deactivated the slow frame print again. It was only happening at that one marker. Like there are like what, like 6 markers, or like 6 or 7 markers in one full transition. And like if they were all off by one, then like we should have seen it flicker out like a bunch of times, but we only saw it flicker out that for that exact one frame. So I don't know. We'll see. In case I have to run the script again, I'm going to comment out the slow frame print. All right, are we going? Are we going to transition? Are we going to transition? Transition? Is it going to happen? Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? This is the first time I think I've had to do this testing since... Yeah, this is the first time I've done this testing since the game ran at this pace, so... Maybe I just need a new cheat. Maybe I need a cheat to like jump forward some distance in the like animation. Not to like change... Or like maybe I just need a cheat to like set the animation speed, so I can like set it to super speed to get towards the transition, and then... Or like just jump to an environment frame or something like that. Because like, yeah, I don't want to... It just takes for freaking ever. Come on. Come on. I think we are on the transition now. The wall's getting all flat again. Yeah, I think this is good. It just takes, right? It just takes undue amounts of time. So, let's so here we go. So hypothetically, it should happen a lot now. Like, right, because I changed the phase marker. So, I mean, hypothetically, we should have seen it a lot already. Like, it should have happened. It should have been happening already. I haven't seen it yet, though. I've been blinking too much. My eyes are like getting just like legit dried out, like in real life. So that's not helping. But I haven't seen it happen yet, and alright, so I'll let myself blink a little bit because we're not approaching a phase, but then yeah, so now is when it would happen again, and it didn't happen. Oh wow, my eyes are so sensitive all of a sudden. It's one of those things that like I don't think about blinking that much, but I must just do it on a regular enough basis that now that I'm here not having to not do it, it's like really difficult. Alright, I feel like that's good actually. At least I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it this way. Because like I said, like this is what I thought made more sense in the first place. So it could be that this actually does make more sense, and that like the other like temporary fix to that other bug, like I don't know what that was about, but I'm gonna call this like it, right? Like for a little while. And then so what other were those the only things that I hacked in order to get this up and running? Oh, G frame time. I don't need to declare it here. I mean, it wouldn't have hurt to do that, but whatever. All right, save that, and then yeah, cool. So I'm gonna call that done, and for the first time in like a million years, my middle column, my present column, is actually clear. The first time all week for sure. I started this week with the column so long that it stretched all the way off the screen, and we did all those things. And well, some of them we kicked into different directions. Oh yeah, like for example, the link bonuses, influence in action. Oh yeah, blah blah. What strategy? Blah blah blah. No one cares. Oh, I can get rid of this one because we got rid of passive points. We didn't get rid of them, but we changed how they work. So no, we got rid of passive points. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So the rest of the stuff, like cool and stuff and whatever. I'm gonna worry about the rest of that stuff later. And by worry about the rest of that stuff, I mean like actually like do cool things. Like this is on-screen GM dialogue is like something that I wanted to do on Tuesday. I'm not gonna drag it into the present column because that'll just jinx it. But like that'll probably be the next thing that I do, and all types of other fun stuff. Right now, though, I'm going to switch it over to Facecam. Ah, it's my face and it's huge. What's happening? What's happening is I'm going to look online to find another cool dev streamer, and we can we can kick it in their direction. And let's see who's online and who's good. I know a few cool streamers, like this one, for example. I really like one of my like things that I enjoy doing is I try and find streamers who are better than like their audience would represent. Like streamers who like are doing it right, but like for whatever reason like the audience hasn't found like I'll be honest, I'm a dev stream hipster. I like to find streams before they're cool. So we're gonna kick it over to one such stream. Before I go though, I'll say thank you to everyone who stuck it out through like what has been like the weirdest week on the project. I think I can officially declare this probably like the weirdest week on the project. Actually, no, the past like 3 weeks have been like this mountain of weirdness. So I just really appreciate it that like some of you have like have hung in there and stood by. The project has been done entirely online, like on live stream up to this point. So I didn't want to like everything got weird, and I was like maybe I shouldn't stream, but like no, we made it through hopefully, and so I have some cool ideas for like what comes next on the project, and I'm so psyched that we can now actually like be getting to those. So thank you everyone for hanging in there, and I hope to see you all again in the near future. I stream a lot, so um, maybe I'll catch you again soon. Until next time, have a wonderful whatever time of day it is where you are. Bye guys, bye. I'm not gonna make stupid noises with my face. I'm just gonna say bye, bye guys, bye, bye guys, bye. I lied. Oh gosh, I lied. I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, I do know what I'm doing. I'm typing host XARROTSTUDIOS, and then I'm hitting enter. And then I'm going to be stopping streaming because it's about that time.